Hello and welcome back to Chatty TV Junkie. I'm your TV Junkie, Wendy, and today we have two weddings that we're going to talk about. Well, briefly one that you've already known about, but there's another one coming. Also, I found a podcast from Reality Steve. I haven't listened to the whole thing, but I heard excerpts of it. And we're going to go over that as well. So thank you to all the new subscribers. If you have not subscribed yet, it's very easy to do. Just hit that subscribe button below. Give me a thumbs up and hit that bell notification so you know when I upload. Right now, I'm shooting for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay, so let's get into it. So Reality Steve seems to believe that Bachelor in Paradise may not appear at all in 2024, and instead we will get a Golden Bachelorette, which would be filmed after the Bachelor that is going to air in January. And I've been saying this all along, and I did not watch Bachelor in Paradise at all this season. I did watch like 3 or 4 episodes, and then I was bored. Apparently, there's a lot of people that also felt that way, but that stuck with it to the end. I decided not to stick with it. And then it turns out, besides having one of the lowest ratings that it's ever had, all 3 of the couples that made it to the end announced their breakups within an hour of each other, like the next day after the finale. So were those relationships pushed by producers? I don't know. Rhetorical question. But it seems like a lot of the people that they have on there are people that nobody knows who they are. They appeared on other people's seasons and they may have been on for 1 or 2 episodes or 3 or 4 episodes, and then that's it. I think that, and it was said in one of the other podcasts that I listened to, actually a YouTube channel, it was mentioned that if you shell out money for the popular people who have been on the series who are still single, then you might have a show. But with all these people that no one really knows or is invested in, and probably the reason is because they're only giving them, apparently, according to the one person I heard, they're getting $500 for every day they stay on the show. I don't know if it's per week or every day they stay on the show, but they would have to pay more to get the people to come back and be on Bachelor in Paradise. But in the meantime, because the ratings were so good, even with the controversy of Gary, they are still doing much, much better than the other franchises. And this is the first time we're getting a wedding in a really long time. That wedding is going to be airing in January 4th, and I'll be covering that. Now, speaking of weddings, we have another television wedding to look forward to, and that is Sister Wives. Christine Brown is getting married to David. Actually, I believe by now they might be already married because they're going to be showing their wedding, where Gary and Teresa have not been married yet. But I watched the final episode of The Tell-All last night, or Sunday night. Actually, I had to watch it yesterday. I don't know what happened, and apparently I'm not the only one that had the problem. I have YouTube TV, and even as of last night, episode 4 of that Tell-All had not downloaded onto my my app, and I don't know why. So I actually had to go to HBO Max, which I also have, and it was there. And the good part about that, it had no commercials. So we got to meet David, Christina Brown's new husband, and he is delightful. He is so nice. It's almost like she conjured him up because she had said in an earlier interview that she wanted someone who was bald and tattooed and rode a motorcycle. And he's bald. He has a tattoo. And he used to drive motorcycles. So she got her dream man. She conjured him up and they found each other on an app. He is widowed and also has kids. I believe he's got 8 kids. And she has, I think, 6 kids. So and plus all the other kids that she considers her own, like Janelle's kids. And so it's going to be one big happy family. I believe it's going to be a 2-part event. Not sure about that. But we're definitely getting to see another wedding. So stay tuned for that as well. Now, in the rest of that show, we had Robin, who just could not stop crying. I've heard her called Sobbin' Robin before. And she can't get past the fact that everybody left. She was the last bride, and she is the only one left standing. Cody has said that is the only one he truly loves. And she feels guilty that she came into this family and outlasted all the original wives. And I can sort of understand that. Granted, I am not a polygamist at all. I'm one-on-one. I've got a husband, and that is more than enough. We've also joked about maybe a show called Brother Husbands, but really, are there any women out there that really want more than one man? I know I don't, but anyway, again, rhetorical question. But so she feels guilty, and she told the interviewer that she would feel better and would be able to start getting over everything if each wife came to her in person, off camera, and said, I am fine with your relationship with Cody. Go forth and be happy in life. So I don't know whether that's ever going to happen. I don't believe that she and Christine are in good speaking terms. Mary would probably be the only one that would be willing to. Maybe Janelle. And they asked Janelle, do you ever want to reconcile? And she's like, no. I do not want to reconcile. I don't want another husband right away. I don't even want to date right away. I just want to live my life, enjoy my children, enjoy my grandchildren, and that's it. I'm super happy for Christine. I wish everyone else nothing but the best. So that is basically all of it. It goes down to Cody is just Cody. I don't think he's going to go back into polygamy. I think he's going to be a monogamous now. I almost said polygamist. He's going to be a monogamous now and live his life happily ever after. It just would be nice to see him get relationships back with his children, because he did have a lot of children between all 4 wives. So with Robin's kids, he's good with. It's some of the other ones, not so much. So anyway, that is it. That's all I have for you today. This is a short and sweet one. So what do you think about Sister Wives and we're getting another wedding? What do you think about not having Bachelor in Paradise for a while? They're not saying they're going to cancel the show. They're allegedly saying that maybe they'll put it on hiatus for a year. And it's not written in stone yet, but it seems like things are starting to move in that direction. So, which is not surprising because of the ratings they got with Golden Bachelor. All right. Well, again, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit those buttons below and the bell notifications so you know when I upload. And I will see you on Thursday. Have a good night. Bye.